Hey everybody, so I'm going to teach you how I make my cornbread dressing. Now Southerners make them not too different, but you start out with cornbread. Now this has been sitting overnight. 2 things of cornbread. I've already crumbled one up. And some people use 1 thing of cornbread and some loaf of bread. Some take that loaf of bread and toast it, and some don't. Now, I've never heard of that before till I started watching the videos, watching how different people make things. Now, if I was putting celery in it, we're not celery fans. I would cook my onions, and sometimes I do cook my onions, but since it's late and I'm getting tired, I'm not going to do that. Okay. So this is 1 onion. Now I can't see the screen, so hopefully y'all are getting all this. And usually when I add 1 ingredient, I like to mix it up as I go. But the key to cornbread is letting it sit a day or 2 so it's easy to work with. Alright, this is 3 boiled eggs. Now my husband taught me, his mother makes this recipe. I never liked dressing. And one time when I first met him, I went to Thanksgiving with them, and I said, "This is the best stuff I ever had. What is it?" She said, "Dressing." And I said, "Well, I've never had anything like this." And what it was is my grandmother never used sage. So, and the difference between ground sage and rub sage, this is stronger. Now, we're big sage fans. Most people might use 1 or 2 teaspoons. My husband likes it so much, I've seen him make the dressing and it turned green. So, and I want to use that rubbed up first because I didn't have much of it. And I'm probably going to add a little bit more. Like I said, he likes a lot of sage. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just add the wet ingredient last, which is 6 eggs. This is pepper. I'll be adding 6 eggs and the chicken stock. Now your chicken stock, if it's at the consistency you like, then you won't add more. I've got a box of it. Alright, now we're going to add our 6 eggs. And some people use just 3. You know, eggs is just to keep it firm. So, I don't think you can have... I probably wouldn't add no more than 6, though. And it's going in this cake pan right here. So, I just want to get that in there good. Alright, now... And this is so easy. People tell me, "Well, I can't make dressing like you did." And I'm like, oh my gosh, are you kidding? It's so easy. Now, if my sweet mother was still alive, these onions would be, I would have them chopped fine so she couldn't see them. Or I'd make her a separate one. That's what her mother did. They would make one that was with onions and one without. Okay, I'm going to add some more of this sage. And like I said, you don't have to add this much. It's only because my husband likes a lot of sage. So you can tell the difference when I add that ground sage. I didn't hardly smell none of that other going in. But I'm going to use this whole thing of chicken stock more likely. Especially if you had 2 things of cornbread. Because it's just going to soak it right up. And I know it looks like it's soupy, but it's going to be just fine. Okay. Because I'll show you at the end when it's done. So we're just going to pour it in here. Alright, so I've got the oven preheated at 350. And I'll be back with the final dish. Okay, everybody, so here it is. It's out of the oven, and I told you it would be soupy. And I made this in my cat pajamas. See if I can show you. So Miss Peggy, Techno Hillbilly, this recipe is dedicated to you. Thanks everyone for watching. Have a happy Thanksgiving.